This video, I want to talk about the missing jigsaw puzzle on why businesses don't make money. Now, I want to illustrate something to you. I'm going to just open up my whiteboard. I'm going to show you a process which a lot of you may or may not be familiar with. So what happens, a lot of people, they spend money on marketing. And what they do is they expect marketing, just because they've spent some money, they think that that money is going to convert into sales. Well, unfortunately, that doesn't happen. There's actually a missing part of the jigsaw puzzle. And let me show you what this is. This thing in the middle here, if you don't have this is what produces your sales. So what's this called? This is what we call a conversion sequence, or some people call this the sales machine. So the conversion sequence needs to be something that people do before they actually make the purchase. So let me give you an example. So I recently bought a car, and the way this company advertises, they don't just say, oh, go and buy this car. Here's the car, here's how much it costs. Okay, very few people will do that. A small percentage of people will absolutely do that because they're what we call automatic buyers. So you're always gonna get people that buy, and you always get the people that would just never buy. There's that whole chunk in the middle where they have to be convinced, where they have to go through a specific set of sequences before they buy something. So in this case, in this car case, how do they sell the cars, right? Well, they sell the cars by, guess what? By getting test drives. All their marketing efforts is not to sell the car, is to get the test drive of that car. Because what they find is that people who test the car end up buying it. And in fact, I learned this from my cousin Sam. She used to work for an underwear company. And I said to her, so what do? You just sell bras? And Nikki said, no, what we do is we take our clients and our goal is to get them into the changing room. And I said, why? Well, when they go into the changing rooms, 50% of people that end up trying on clothes end up buying them. So there's a specific conversion sequence that needs to happen, and it's different for every industry. So for example, if you're in an industry where you're a consultant, then one of my friends who's he's doing multiple seven figures in his consulting, and his conversion sequence has to go through something what we call a free consultation. So no one's just going to pay that person's money straight away unless they very, very well know. They have to go through a conversion sequence of this client. Before they buy, they always end up asking questions on this, and this. And so that's why we always give them a free consultation. For real estate, the conversion sequence is a what? Viewing. So there's always different stages to the conversion sequence, but you have to understand what they are. But that's why a lot of people, that missing part is understanding what that conversion sequence is dependent on what they're selling. For example, on an e-commerce site, these are people that want specific things. So let's say I type in, looking for a clicker. I type in clicker, bang, there's the clicker. But the conversion sequence doesn't happen there. People don't always just go on and buy the clicker straight away. What they do is they click on it, they have to think about it, they're about to put the credit card details in, and guess what happens? They get distracted. How many of you watching right now you've gone to buy something, you've taken your credit card out, you really want to buy it, and for some reason you don't check out, and then you don't get around to buying it? So that conversion sequence is, and you've probably seen this before, where you go to buy something, you forgot to check out, and that thing now follows you all around the internet. That's the e-commerce conversion sequence. So it depends what industry you're in. If you're a lawyer, a doctor, you're a coach, you're a speaker, you're a motivator, you sell a service, you're in real estate, you're an accountant, you do beauty, there's a different specific conversion sequence depending on what your industry is. What you got to do is you got to get really, really clear on what your conversion sequence is, and all of your marketing efforts needs to drive towards that conversion sequence, not the end product itself. This is big key. I mean, I'm telling you, it's something I teach in my Platinum Mentoring program, is that it's making sure that you understand what that person wants and needs. So there's a saying that says, give them what they want, sell them what they need. Think about it. When people go to the gym and you hear these out, like, when New Year comes or summertime, they want to get into shape. On the radio, they advertise, hey, you know what? Lose a stone in 4 weeks. They don't say, hey, go to the gym, clean up your diet, do cardio work, do weight work, get a personal trainer. Like, they don't tell you that because that's not what people want. They will just want to lose weight. But what they need is maybe a personal trainer. So this is how you've got to look at this. And a lot of the times people, they mix up the marketing. And that's why if you have a website right now, I guarantee it's probably not making you money. Most people don't make any money from website. Why? The missing part is the conversion sequence. You've got to have the conversion sequence there, which also means you have to have the sequence that also allows you to retarget. If you don't have a sequence that can retarget, then guess what happens? No one's going to see you. You're invisible. And if you can't retarget people, you're not aware, people are not going to buy your products and services from you. I really hope that you got a lot of value from this. Make sure you take massive action, do whatever it takes, and check out all my other videos so you can learn a lot more of these strategies. John Lee, the author of Business Hack.